All right, go ahead.
Coach, 9-2-1. Is that what you expected at this point?
It certainly is what we hoped for, you know. We knew we were capable of it, you know, but yeah, it's a great record and a great start through, 12 games. You know, in the 2 losses, we had 3-goal leads, you know, and I hate to play the game of shoulda, woulda, coulda, but, you know, team's off to a good start. Team just finds ways to win, you know, and that's what you want. You know, it's not perfect. Like I said, it's not perfect, but we're resilient. Today was really good, I thought. Minus about a stretch of 6 minutes in the third period there. They found some energy after Dylan's penalty. But we played really good, clean, hard hockey for the most of the game.
What does it say about the growth of your team when you can pretty much lock them down? You're 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, you get the empty netter from 150 feet, things that maybe haven't had in the past?
Yeah, no, I think that's what we had. We smothered them, I thought, tonight, especially on the forecheck. We had a non-existent forecheck on Friday against these guys, and we really addressed it and showed some things in film. And when we're forechecking and we're reloading above pucks and we have good sticks, we're tough to beat. You know, we had a couple turnovers in neutral ice that led to goals. So it was just a good, hard effort. I don't think anybody wasn't going tonight. All the effort was there. Where I could honestly say Friday I wasn't really happy with any player, not one. You know, maybe TJ, but even he let in that second one he wants back. So, you know, it went from a game where I couldn't really point to one player that had a good game, and I can't point to one that didn't have a good game today, and that was the result. I mean, their goalie in the second period was unbelievable. It could have easily been a 5-6 goal game.
So you went from a different lineup from Friday night. It talks about your depth, though, that you don't really miss a beat, does it?
No, we have so much depth, and we have so many good players that are such great kids that are out of the lineup that we want to get in. It's just things are working right now. We were able to get a couple in today and make a couple minor changes, and the guys are handling it really well. It's obviously easy to do as a coach when you're winning. It's a hard thing to do when you're not. But we're winning. Guys are staying with it. Knock on wood, we're healthy. We got a deep team, you know, and you know, guys are just going to have to continue to support their teammates, and when their time's called, they'll all step up. There's not a guy we don't believe in.
You guys had a lot of good shot opportunities today, and some of them seemed like they just weren't in the back of the net. How'd you feel about just the quality of shots?
Yeah, we especially in that second period, it was maybe our best period of the year. We were that good. That kid made 5 probably circus grade A saves that were really impressive. And his only second start of his career, he was really good. He held them in it there. So again, it was all predicated off of playing the right way. It wasn't cheating for offense. It was managing pucks. It was forechecking. It was reloading. It was having good sticks, and it was just getting to the net. You know, and things opened up, and the guys were buzzing.
Coach, Ryan Alexander was one of those players that was inserted into the lineup tonight. Of course, had the first goal, helped out on the penalty kill, almost had a couple assists. What did you think of his performance?
Well, he's one of our best players, you know, and what people I think maybe don't know or forget is he had a pretty serious surgery in the off season, right? And so it takes time to get your legs firing after what he had done to him. And he just wasn't skating yet, right? He didn't have his legs underneath him. Tonight, he finally, he's back. Like, he's back. He popped that goal. He was forechecking. He was playing hard. He was downhill. He's such a good hockey player for us. And we're now really 9-2-1 with him fully going in one game, you know. And so Leanne's been working hard with him to get him his conditioning back up. He's been putting in a lot of extra work to get his legs firing, and they were firing today. You could see it last night in glimpses. He's better down the middle. You played him on the wing last night, but there were a couple shifts in the second period last night where he was forechecking, and we're like, all right, he's close. And it was just a gut to you know, probably leave him in and hopefully that he'd had the game that he did. And he brought that entire line energy. I thought that was Alex Young's best game. I thought that was Charlie's probably his best game, even though they didn't find the score sheet. They both played really well. They played hard. They played assertive. And when you have a center, you know, like RA, you know, driving the play like he does, it's so much easier for the wingers. So they were really good for us tonight.
Coach, I know the preparation for a Friday-Sunday series has been talked about. Now that it's come and gone, what were your thoughts on the different scheduling now with having to do it again this upcoming weekend?
We swept, so I like it. You know, ask me next Sunday, and I'll tell you my answer then.
Coach, your thoughts on Tabakin getting that goal? It's kind of fitting the way he works.
Yeah, he works. He's just a good defender. He's got a great stick. He skates well. So I'm glad he got that, and it was good. It was good for him.
TJ getting the shutout today. Thoughts on his performance today?
TJ was great. Again, he didn't have to be. Really, he saw no action for the most part the first two periods, and then out of nowhere, Dylan takes that penalty, and he gets some pretty good chances against there in the third, and he was locked in, and that's what you want to see when you're cold, and then all of a sudden you get a flurry for over good 4 or 5 minutes, which he did, and he locked it down. It was really impressive. So happy for him to get his second shot of the year.
You said that we might see Gibby this weekend, and we didn't. Was it because of how well TJ played on Friday?
It was just we had a day off, and we need him going. Like, if we're going to accomplish what we want, we need him going, and I think Gibby could have won that game for us today too, and he would have. But the day off and him not playing against Stonehill, and he was fresh, and mission accomplished. He got the job done and got a shutout.
Ryan, for you first, what did it feel like to get that goal and kind of get your legs back under you after what you've been through in the offseason?
Feels great. It's been a rough start to the year, but I tried to keep a positive mindset and just kind of tried to believe that I could do it. And scoring's fun, and it's good that we won too.
9-2-1 right now, Ryan. When I tell you that, with you not being in the lineup and maybe other guys stepping up, the depth of this roster is really incredible, isn't it?
Oh, it's unreal, and anyone can play on any given night, and the guys who came in are just all great guys in the locker room and just push pace off the ice like in the gym, so it just helps our team in all situations.
Ryan, when you talk about that depth, you've seen how good they are already. What can you add now that you're back to this team? Coach said you're one of the best players on this team. Is that how you feel, and what do you think you can add?
Yeah, I feeling that right now. I wasn't feeling that a week ago. I think I could just add pace. I've been trying to. I don't want to focus on points. I just want to play and be the most effective player on the ice, and then points will come, and then you just not think out there, start making plays, and I can help this team.
Cade, Coach said that this was one of maybe the best games you guys have played all year, especially in that second period. How'd you feel about that?
I agree. I think we were kind of all pulling on the same rope tonight. In the third, we had a little bit of like a slum, a little bit, but I thought overall everyone was pretty dialed in from puck drop, and I thought we did really well.
How'd you feel about the new scheduling, playing on Sunday instead of on a Saturday night?
I'm actually a fan of playing in the day. Like, just no overthinking, you just get it done with, and you just go, you show up, you wake up, and you go and play hockey, so I'm a fan of it.
Okay, talk about this defensive core that you're part of. Looks like you can mix and match that lineup any way you want.
What's that
Your
question?
defensive core?
Oh, yeah.
You can mix and match if you needed to. It's
Yeah.
Everybody fits a spot.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think our D core is we have kind of everything you need in it. We got size, grit, and then we got like Timmy and Dowder who are obviously very offensive. And, like everyone kind of mixes and matches, and we got a lot of good team chemistry in it, so, yeah.
What's the difference in breaking out this year? You weren't here before, but in the past it seemed like that was an ASU problem, getting out of their own zone, and this year it's not that way at all.
I think we focus a lot on D zone and killing plays quickly, and then, just repeat it probably 20 times throughout the day, move the puck north, so that's kind of ingrained in all of our heads at this point.
Cade, congrats on your first point of the season. What did you see out there on the ice, right before Tabakin kind of lifted it like 190 feet?
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know it was going in until I don't even think he did either. I think he ate a shot, so he was kind of hurting a bit. And then, it was just trickling in when we were going to the bench to change, so it's pretty awesome for him to get that.